Internet! Welcome back to another episode of Cold Iron. I think everything is good. I had a little bit of tech problems, but looks like everything's working out. So this is episode 11 of Cold Iron, or episode 6 of Winteroak, but 11 overall. And we're excited to be here. We left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger, like we have done several times, but before we get into it, got a couple of things to go through, as per usual. We are sponsored by the Deck of Many. They got these cool cards. I'm going to get different ones, so you can't see what we're fighting today, maybe. Cool cards that you can use, reference cards that you can use in your D&D games. I use them all the time. They are great. Sometimes we do giveaways of stuff. We just did one in our last episode. Gave away some cool related cards that were like these animated spell cards. Ooh, animated spell cards. So, maybe we'll give away some more again in a few episodes or so. So stay tuned for that. Also, we made Twitch affiliate this week. That was really exciting. Yay! I'm pretty happy about that. So now you can subscribe to us if you would like to. You can go ahead and click that subscribe button on Twitch. No pressure if you can't subscribe, but you still want to support us. We also have our tip jar in the bottom. You can always give us a tip. Any money that you have goes towards feeding us, fixing our cursed dice, and just helping us make more content. And on that note, we have also just announced the newest show coming to the Iron and Ice channel, Queer Questers. It's starting November 7th, and it's much like this game is it is all women players. That game is going to be all queer identified players. And if you like Harry Potter, or Little Witch Academia, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, we lost someone. I'm going to keep talking till she comes back, maybe. Looking a little crazy. If you like those things, and also big gay teen feelings, you should check it out on November 7th. Our player is gone. That's fun. Looks crazy on screen right now. So we're going to go take a little break while we figure this out. At least this started at the beginning, and we will be back shortly. Thanks! Woohoo! Sorry about that. Internet is a jerk sometimes. So, what was I saying? Queer Questers, check that out. That's going to be exciting. But enough about all of that nonsense. Let's just get into the game, because I'm sure everyone's anxious to do that. So, last episode, you all ventured into a system of caverns near Winteroak, and you went to find a piece of the shard to fix the magical barrier that keeps Winteroak hidden, which had been disrupted due to a strike. and it had sort of overpowered and broken. You found the shard. It was fun, I hope. You came back, you fixed the thing, you talked to some gnomes. And good old Jory tried to herd you like the cats you are, sometimes literally, to get to her house. But also, like the cat that she is, Io was captivated by the strange chanters chanting about the light of the forest and demanding no more humans in Winteroak. And she took off, and that's where we left off. So that's where we're going to pick up. Yeah. Io, you're taking off towards the chanters. What is everyone else doing?
What does that say? What does the sign say?
Only one of us could read it, right?
No, I could read it too.
So I'm saying this out loud, so I'm hoping that the crowd also hears me, not necessarily the players here, because no one's telling me anyway.
Yeah. And at this point in time, the banner has attracted a bit of a crowd. These kinds of things don't happen in Winteroak. So they, you hear there's someone just beside you, a little gnome beside you, who says, it says, "No more humans in Winteroak." And then, they're chanting in common, "The light of the forest demands it." And the chant is still going. "The light of the forest demands it. The light of the forest demands it." All these people are standing on top of a building, Io, so what is your plan?
Oh, Jory, you said something about your thorn whip.
I did. I feel like that might be a little premature, though. I'm just gonna just follow behind grudgingly with a good long eye roll.
Can I see any way to get on top of the building? Can I make a leap? How tall is the building?
So the building is the government building. It's about 4 stories tall. And like the Elders building that Fleas and Perny had climbed up, there is some vines and things creeping up the side of the building that you could attempt to climb up if you would like to. You could also try to go in through the building.
Well, I do have something. I have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Am I able to climb said building, or is there like a smaller roof I can jump up on and then do the rest of the jump?
I think you'd have to climb. The buildings are not close enough for you to jump from one to the other, so you'd have to climb all the way up, the building. Which, you know what? It's funny. This came up that I didn't know how tall a floor was, and here we are again, and I still don't know how tall a floor of a building is. So, I should figure that out.
It's not jumpable, we'll say that much.
It's not jumpable. Yeah, you definitely cannot jump 4 stories.
I'm very tall, though.
I think, I don't know, I'll look it up eventually. For now, I feel like we're gonna say it's like 15 feet for a story.
Cool. Can I try climbing the building?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try climbing the building.
I would like to try that.
Alright, go ahead and, you have a climbing speed, so you can do it in general, but it is kind of like difficult terrain in a sense. So give me a athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay, what's better? What's better? Athletics. That is, oh god. We're starting. It's gonna be a 6.
Oh no! So you really confidently run up to the building and start to climb, and you're really into it, and you get actually most of a story, and then you've decided to sort of take the to use the vines and stuff, which looks sturdy, but you just happen to grab the wrong one and slide all the way back down to the bottom.
That didn't work.
It did not.
Can I try again?
I'll let you try one more time.
Okay. That's a little bit better. That's going to be a 16.
Yeah. All right. So learning from your first mistake, you like size up the wall again, and you climb. You get about halfway at this point, and I'm gonna go to ask everyone else. What are you doing? You can clearly see Io frantically trying to get up this building.
What human is this in reference to? I'm asking the crowd in general, I guess.
That weird one that came in with you! You guys brought that human in! Why did you bring a human in? And the crowd actually starts to turn on you.
Don't you know how the barrier works? Humans can't cross it, you dum-dums.
I'm going to, Og's gonna move towards Io and actually try and give her a boost.
I'm totally laughing at
You
Io.
can't, she's pretty high up at this point in time. She
Like
doesn't
laughing
need your,
and pointing. I'm
your...
laughing and pointing at Io.
Alright, so Perny's laughing and pointing. Fleas is calling the crowd a dum-dum. That's probably going really well. So you get over there and you reach up to give Io a boost, but she's far enough up that she actually doesn't really need your boost at this point in time.
Then I'm just gonna turn around and stand there and wait, just in case she slips again.
The crowd...
So I can catch her.
Yep, that's a good plan. The crowd says to Fleas, anyone with the key can get in, or anyone who comes with someone with the key. You brought the human in.
She's not a human. She's a celestial fairy type thing. She's just comfortable in the human skin.
She looks human. Roll a persuasion check.
Does she smell human? Did you get a whiff of that? Come on.
Yeah, we don't. And this gnome that you're talking to is like, I don't smell people usually.
Well, you should try it.
I got a 14.
So this gnome, I don't think is entirely convinced, but also is a little weirded out by you, so just kind of like backs off.
Wave your human hand at him, please. That'll make him back off that much faster.
You know I don't like humans, and I do that exactly. I'm like, look at my hand. I did this myself.
All right, Jory. Your one friend is waving around a petrified human hand. Your other friend is frantically climbing a building. Og is being his usual helpful self. And Perny is being a jerk, as usual. So, what are you doing?
This is so much like my real life job right now. It's not even funny. What am I doing other than being super embarrassed to be in this group of people? I am going to attempt to snatch the hand away from Fleas before she can make this any worse than it currently is.
All right, that's going to be a contested grapple check if Fleas doesn't want you to take it.
It's my hand. I made it myself.
So you each roll a strength check.
Man, my big mouth. Sorry.
17.
No? All right.
You don't need to know what I rolled. Not a 17.
So I see her.
I
see her grab for it, and I like go like this in her hand or her face with it.
All right.
What are you doing? This is my human hand trophy.
So
you're going to make this worse, Fleas. Can you just put it away?
While all this is happening, Io, you're completely oblivious to what is going on around you. You're just so focused. And at this point in time, you've managed to make it up to the top of the building. With the sort of last, hand, you pull yourself up. There's about, 10 people up there. Mostly elves, but, a couple of others as well. A gnome and a... goblin are up there as well. What would you like to do? They're still chanting.
So what exactly are they chanting again?
They're chanting, "The light of the forest demands it. The light of the
So-
forest demands it."
Do I see someone that kind of looks relatively in charge?
Make
Like
a
the leader?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, because that's gonna go well. Oh, hey, that's actually not too bad. Perception, that is going to be a 19.
Yeah, okay. There's no one that really stands out as the leader, but there is someone standing a little bit ahead of everyone. They were the one who dropped the banner.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the human and just put my paw on their shoulder and say, what about the light?
And this person, almost surprised by you, sort of jolted out of the chant and says, "How did you get up here?"
What are you saying about the light?
Yeah, the light of the forest demands no more humans. Is that not clear? Oh crap, is that not clear? Is our message not clear?
How did the light speak to you?
They look very interested at... What do you mean, how did the light speak to us?
Well, you're telling us you're telling the light demanded no more humans. How did the light tell you this?
You don't know about the light of the forest.
I know of the light in the forest.
You should come and talk to us. But not now. We're very busy right now.
But how did the light speak to you?
You have to prove your worthiness to get that kind of information.
My word. She'll just take out her axe. I can prove my worthiness right here.
That's not really what we had in mind. Most people, though, don't know anything about the light of the forest. You obviously have some idea about the light of the forest. You know what? You should meet us. Yes, you should meet us. Sunset, 2 days' time. On the western edge of the town.
In the bubble or outside the bubble?
In the bubble, of course.
Will you take me to see the light?
If you prove your worthiness, we can tell you about the light.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure, yeah.
It's going to be a 16.
Joe disappeared again. At least she didn't go away far. 16. They're being honest with you that they'll give you the information if you prove your worthiness.
She'll put her axe back. 2 days then.
Okay.
The western edge of the town.
2 days. Sunset.
Yep.
We'll see you there.
And she'll kind of jump over the side of the building and climb down.
Okay. Cool. You climb down.
And are you assuming I'm looking around the rest of my party that's kind of all standing there?
Well, I think no one had really... Og was down there. Og's at the bottom when you come down. I think everyone else is still in the crowd.
Oh, hi, Og.
Io, why did you do that?
I needed to talk to them.
But we're supposed to go to Jory's house.
Well, let's go. The face palming. Come on, Og. Let's get out of this crowd.
Okay. We better find the others, though. I don't know where they went.
That's okay. We're tall. We'll see them. And I mean, it's Perny. She can't stay like 2 seconds without getting into trouble, so we'll find her.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, so you look over, and what you witness is fleas doing their best, because they are actually significantly shorter than Jory, to wave the human hand in their face. So she's kind of like jumping up and like shaking it. And I think Perny might be literally rolling on the ground, laughing.
Okay. All right, come on.
Please
August.
is just like holding the hand down where I can't reach it because I'm too much taller.
All right, I'm gonna put it away because I'm starting to feel the vibes from the crowd, and
Maybe we should go.
I'm gonna grab a hold of Og and try to make our way over to them.
Okay.
I'll
You reach them.
I'll follow the crowd.
We're getting out of here. Let's go.
Where are
Jory.
you heading?
Jory's house.
who just asked?
Wait, yeah, who just asked the little gnome they were talking to?
Oh, no, me. Sorry, I was asking.
Oh.
The gnome doesn't
We're going
give
to
a
Jory's
shit.
house.
The gnome thinks you're weird. Okay, heading to Jory's house. Finally, Jory gets her wish. Maybe. We'll see.
I still feel like we're gonna lose Perny to the dungeon across the street.
So you head down the road to your house, which we know is on the way. You pass the tavern, and you see actually somebody come kind of like getting thrown out of those like double saloon type doors, you know, and Warren Bindleback is like, and stay out! But other than that, you make it pretty quickly, quietly. You don't seem to lose anyone on your way to your home.
Nice for a change.
You reach the door of your house.
As we're walking along, everybody notices his mumbling off under his breath towards his pocket like this. I can't right now. I gotta wait. You have to. In a minute.
Og. What are you
What?
talking to?
Nothing. Myself.
Og.
Nothing. Myself. It's okay.
Og, I've known you a long time. You've never really talked to yourself before. Are you feeling okay?
Reach in, pull out a little straw doll that's dressed just like me, and say, I was just talking to my doll. Put it back in my pocket again.
That's only mildly creepy.
Where'd you get that from?
Was my sister's.
Fleas isn't gonna ask anymore. It's too sentimental.
All right. So you're standing outside of Jory's house.
Does it look does it look like it's worth anything?
The house
It's a
or the
straw.
doll?
The doll.
It's a doll made out of straw. It literally looks like two wisps of straw twisted together to shape a human-like form. There is no worth to it at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're just crazy, and I'm leaving you alone.
Thank you.
Your sister's fucking weird, though.
That works on so many levels.
Did Perny actually say
Did I say that your sister's fucking weird? Nah. I better not.
No, don't. Okay,
Alright.
Jory, are we going in or what?
Oh, yeah. So I'll hold the door open and sort of gesture everybody inside very emphatically, and I'm going to wait until they're all inside before I close the door.
Are we being watched by the crowd at all?
No, the crowd is still hung up on the chanters. You can sort of see down the road. It's dispersing a little bit. People are just starting to go back to their day-to-day lives. You can only
Is
watch
Warren-
Chanters for so long.
Is Warren Dindlebrook watching us?
No, he went back in his tavern after throwing the guy out.
All right. I'm going to reach over and sort of put a gentle hand on the back of Pernie's neck and guide her towards the house. Ahead of me. Come on, Pernie. Let's go.
Where the fuck else was I gonna go? I'm
right,
not the enemy here, people. Jesus.
So I think it's safe to say everyone's in the house now.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever roleplayed going in a house for so long.
Don't make me steal that straw thing. Don't make me do it.
Okay. So when everybody's inside, I'm going to close the door and lock it.
So that Purdy can't get out.
That is not at all the case. No. Notice how I'm not the one who's ever like put a hand on your shoulder to stop you from going anywhere.
You people have weird fetishes. I don't know.
I wanted to go down the hallway.
I wanted to go down the hallway. That's right. We're hallway buddies.
Anyway, I'm gonna gesture everybody a little further into the house, like away from any windows, and invite them to sit down wherever they can. Don't have a lot of furniture because I kind of live by myself, but
Yeah.
there's a floor and a couple chairs.
Okay, I would like to point out that it is relatively early morning. You have now been awake for an entire day and night.
Right.
Just as a reminder. We don't
I'm
play
going
all the time,
to-
so.
I'm gonna stoke the fire for her, and I'm gonna start making breakfast out of one of the kills that I've had. And it's not human; it's probably deer.
Or the
Didn't
rat.
you take a rat? Yeah.
Or the rat, yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna save that for me. I'll cook the rat for me, but I'm gonna cook some venison for everyone else.
I feel really bad about that. Oh no, missing rat.
Io is going to sort of get as close to the fire as possible, just to get warm.
Okay. All right.
So just before everybody goes to sleep, though, the whole reason why, so Jory's gonna try and get everybody's attention as best she can, and sort of explain. Look, we have to stop talking about this stuff just out in the open. You cannot be walking down the street talking about what just happened. It's pretty clear that the elders are on two different sides of this, and we don't know who we should be trusting. So can you just maybe not talk quite so loud out in public about everything that's going on? Because there are probably ears and eyes everywhere.
Sorry, Jory.
That's all. That's all I needed to say. We needed to be here before we could talk about stuff, and maybe not running off to the first weird thing we see. Io.
But the light.
Yes, the light. I know.
No, they said they were going to tell me about the light.
Okay, well, let's worry about the light after we've had a chance to eat and sleep.
I make it extra delicious.
Are you gonna roll for it like the last couple times we've had to try and cook something? Bernie made some really bad pies one time.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
I
just
mean-
like deer bacon.
Yeah, no, I mean, Pernie was trying to make pie out of, like, bread and random stuff she had found,
And leaves
so.
and acorn
At least.
shells.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And deer bacon doesn't mean she has to roll.
Okay, fine, for
What
fairness,
if she overcooks it?
for fairness, roll for deer bacon.
What if some people like
roll a survival
know,
check for
kind of
deer
undercooked
bacon.
like floppy
Is that-
bacon?
Is that animal handling or?
No, it's gonna we'll make it survival check.
Oh, okay, all right. That
How do you
would
survive the deer bacon?
be 16.
Yeah, alright, you successfully make deer bacon. Yeah,
You're
you've made it
welcome.
before. It's super delicious.
But what about my rat kebab? I'm rolling on that
I thought you weren't cooking the rat yet.
for me.
Oh,
For her.
you.
She
Right,
said she was
okay,
going to
yeah.
cook it for herself.
Yeah, roll for your
I
rat.
also-
You're
kebab.
gonna eat it in front of us?
Hell yeah!
What
and
a
I got
jerk.
I got a 16.
Yeah,
if it
you
smells
also
good
make
and
it, you make a really delicious rat kebab. And it's
If I see their
beautifully
hungry
presented.
faces, I'll offer it.
Og is
Is Og
Og
gonna
is
eat any of this? No, because it's all
no. Og is going to
I
back
don't
off
know.
into a corner somewhere looking horrified and pull some berries and things out of his pocket and sort of munch quietly, not making eye contact with Fleas at
Og
all.
has probably also been to Jory's house, and I imagine that over time he's probably been here enough to know that he's welcome to help himself to anything she has. And there's probably, some like root vegetables and stuff around.
Yeah. He's definitely not engaging with Fleas at all at this point.
I'll venture some of the deer bacon.
I'm a good cook. You guys should know this by now. You smell that? It smells amazing.
I'll
No,
also
it
brew
doesn't.
some coffee.
All right.
Should we role play it?
We'll just say you brew the coffee.
Okay.
You brew coffee, you make delicious rat kebab and deer bacon. Everyone
Ew.
eats whatever they're going to eat. I assume people would like to take a rest.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do a long rest. Everybody gets to reset to their various things for a long rest, and you'll wake up mid-afternoon.
Oh, is everybody awake now?
I
What was
don't
our-
sleep much, so I've probably been awake for a little while, and I'm just sitting in the corner mending my armor that's been slashed by various creatures and weapons.
So while we were napping, Fleas had gone up and snuck by Io because she's really soft. And she does every time that we've slept together, she does that because she's really warm. But then she's like, what?
All right. Sneaky cat cuddles from Fleas.
I'm the big spoon.
Yes, because the fact that I was like 7 foot tall. is going to
He's
work
just
really
hugging. She's
well.
just hugging your bum.
Yeah, my tail. There we go, my tail.
All right, so that happens. We might have lost a viewer. I don't know. Who knows?
I spend all day around 12-year-olds. I'm sorry.
Jory, I can help you with your armor if you want.
Sure.
And I will cast my cantrip, my mending cantrip, and mend her
Nice.
armor for her.
So what's our plan? The gnomes have gone on strike. The Sakshuna has no idea what's going on. Vaxis is shifty as hell.
The light.
Ugh, the light.
No, you don't understand. They said they were going to tell me about the light. I just have to wait 2 days. And then prove that I'm worthy. I don't know how I'm going to prove that I'm worthy, but I need to.
But you're Io of the light.
No,
No.
my name is Io of Many Moons.
Oh. My apologies.
That's okay. That's all right. But that's my job, is to protect the light.
So Vaxis is the one who sent us on this mission to figure out, well, to bring Jonas back first off, and to figure out everything we could about this train.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else seemed to be surprised by that. So should we be doing this for Vaxis?
We're not really doing anything else for Vaxis right now. That quest is done, isn't it?
For the moment, I don't know how much did we find out about the train?
Well, it's not so much the train, it's the purple haze and
I don't
everything
like the
else
purple
that's
haze.
connected. Everything seems connected to the train. Do we think Vaxis is involved, or do we think everybody else is involved? I don't think it was an accident that the barrier went down.
I don't think we don't have enough information to go on anything.
Well, which elder do we trust more?
Well, they're not talking to each other.
Just as a reminder for you and for our audience, you have at this point in time interacted with 3 of the elders. Vaxis, who sent you on the thing. Then you saw Vaxis fighting with Kylan. And then Perny attempted to steal from Shoksana, who was the one who asked you to look for the obelisk shards.
You know how many elders there are in total?
I do. 4. Everyone who lives here knows there's 4. So
Okay.
Perny doesn't know.
What about what was the other one? Vastian?
There's Vasilia.
Not an elder. That's the woman that you brought in.
We haven't met the 4th one.
No, we
Yeah.
haven't.
That's
you
right.
haven't interacted with them yet. So
Beth-
much
We-
so that
Those of us who live here know the 4th elder. Like, at least know of them.
yeah, I just have forgotten their name, so I need to look it up right
Vestin.
now.
I have it written down right here.
Oh,
Vestin.
Vethden. All right, there you go.
We
I
should get
obviously said it
Vasilia
at some point
out
in
of the
time.
town.
Yes.
If she hasn't already gone, like she's in the inn probably still.
I don't know. I need to find out about the light. Can we wait 2 days so I can find out?
I think we could get rid of the whatever she is before that, can't we?
What's your plan to get her out?
Tell her she's not welcome anymore.
You're gonna walk her past that crowd?
Kill her.
She can. Well, she's shown us herself her true form before, right? Like, why can't she just fly away or whatever she is? Go away. Either way, she needs to be told it's not safe for her here. I don't think she's bad or has bad intentions, but this town might come down on her hard. I would have, because I thought she was a human.
What if we tell her to change her shape?
It's worth a try, I think.
Would it be better for the crowd to... No, never mind. We should not bring her in front of those people.
No. Bad plan. I need to talk to those people, though. Maybe I can get them to understand.
Maybe we could just tell her to change form, and if she changes form enough, it will fool them and they'll think that she's gone.
I think we should go find her.
Yeah, I mean, we left her in the tavern quite a while ago. We don't even know where she is.
I mean, if she was to get into that much trouble, the elders, which she's friends with... Shoot, who's she friends? Daxus?
Somebody recognized her. I don't remember which one
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was Vaxis. I gotta go back to my notes.
I think it was.
Yeah, you talked to Vaxis, and Vasilia was there.
Okay. Alright, let's go find
Oh,
her.
Kylan was also there. They both recognized her.
Let's go find her and try to convince her to change her form then, because I think she can.
It's worth a chance. Let's go.
I get up to go.
All right. So Fleas, Io are heading out. Is everyone following?
Jory, what do you think?
I'm trying to decide if there's a better use of some of our time.
Yeah, like I could be doing my nails or something.
I could
mean, like,
do some recon if we think that there's anything to learn.
Yeah, in the hallway.
I was more thinking that there's still one elder we haven't spoken to.
Are they in the hallway? Look, I am really bored. You guys are all like blah blah politics. I'm like, this place is like 10 fucking buildings. Who cares?
Well, let's go to the inn.
Okay, that has potential.
Okay. Jory, if they go to the inn, you and I could go and find Baston.
I was thinking that I would do some recon on my own potentially.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, Og, you're a little conspicuous, and I was thinking that I might, be a little more secretive than that.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
I just missed it. What's going on? Sorry.
Wiggle your giant thumbs?
I guess I'll go home and check on my animals.
Ooh, good idea. Are you missing a deer?
Og doesn't own all the animals in the forest. They
No,
might.
but I do protect them from people like you.
Most people eat meat.
It's just wrong.
Cooked. Delicious. Very vegan.
In terms of the building where the elders go,
Mhm.
is it usually like the windows? Are they usually open? Like I know that Fleas and Perny were climbing through an open window thing.
Gracefully.
They had to push it open. They did have to push it open. So the windows are not normally open. It's normally cold. We have to remember that. It's a cold continent. There's been a bit of a thaw, but it's still a bit chilly, so they're not open, but they're not locked.
Right. Okay.
This is not a town where people lock things normally.
But there wouldn't be a way into the building easily for, say, a bat.
I can't do that.
You can't fly
A
yet.
spider.
I'm sure you could find a crack somewhere. Spiders can get into small places. You could also just go through the front door.
Well, I'm trying to be sneaky.
You're killing Perny. I know. I'll get to it. Just wait.
How common is it to see animals around Winteroak? Like just
Very
cats and
common.
things?
Yeah, very common. Wild animals are constantly just like wandering in.
The animals get through the barrier?
Yes.
Okay.
Small ones normally. You don't. I mean, it's not common to have like bears and stuff wandering through town, but like small creatures all the time.
All right. So my plan is to take the form of a cat, and I'm gonna go hang out around where the elders' building is, and wait for a good opportunity to try and sneak through the door.
All right. You open your door as a human being. I assume you exit your home as a human. Is everyone else also leaving your house?
Yep, going to the inn.
Okay.
So I figured I'd be a cat before I left, because everybody else is leaving. So I'm
Right,
just gonna
okay.
leave with them.
Cool. So you turn into a cat. Everyone else leaves the building. As you exit the building, however, as you open the door, you find that there's a small, elderly, gnomish man literally about to knock on the door. Everyone except Perny recognizes him as Dimble Glittergem, the mayor of Winteroak.
Ernie is losing her mind.
He's
Fortunately, she doesn't know his name for real.
The fucking names. Oh my god.
So he's like about to knock on the door, and it opens, and he's like, hello.
Excuse me.
You just push past.
Yeah.
Hello, Mayor. Can we help you?
I mean, yes, I was hoping to talk to Jory and Og, all of you though. That's fine. I like all of you. You're good citizens. I don't. Who's that? And like points at Perny.
That's Perny. She's not a good citizen.
Oh, okay.
Watch your pockets, and I'm gonna take off after Fleece.
Okay, cool. So Fleas and Io take off, and he's still kind of like ready to knock. I was hoping to get your help.
I stop.
What, Dinglewort?
It's Dimble. I know I've told you that many times. Dimble, Glitter, Gem. I've been the mayor for a while. So you heard? I heard.
Whoa. Hang on a second. I'm gonna look over at the goblin. What the hell is his name?
Glitter Dick.
Right. Who names you people? I mean, your parents.
It's Glitter Gem. Glitter Gem. Dimble, Glitter Gem.
I heard that about you.
Okay. So me and the goblin are just gonna like laugh our asses off.
Okay, so I heard that you helped with the barrier. Shoxana told me that you took care of the barrier. I really appreciate that. I've been working hard, to broker peace in this strike, and I think that I'm getting somewhere with that, which is exciting. I don't always get to solve the problems. The elders do that a lot, but I'm working really hard on this, real hard, and I think maybe we might have found a solution. But I'm not always very
Give
good.
your workers breaks?
Yeah, well, I mean that's part of it. And I just really need I need some help. Someone who's good at talking. I'm not very good at talking. Maybe that's why they don't let me solve the problems. I need help. I need someone to go and talk to Oda Bafflestone at the Naughty Gnome. She's really good at talking.
I'll do it.
No, okay. No, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm out the door on my way.
But you don't know what you have to talk to her about.
Too late. I'm out the door.
I don't think it matters.
Well, if someone could just go and like encourage her, maybe to talk to the gnomes and tell them to take the deal. She has a lot of influence with the other gnomes, more than me. Anyway, if you could do that.
Why does
that
it have to be gnomes that? Why does it have to be gnomes that take care of the barrier? There's a bunch of different races here. I'm sure there's someone that needs a job.
Right. Yes, that's very true. The gnomes do a lot of hard work here. Yeah, maybe we can change that. But right now, we just need to get the barrier, fully functional, and we need the people who are trained to do that. So. And
at this point, can I interrupt? Jory is in her cat form. Still?
Yeah. Are you still hanging around, Jory?
I'm just gonna, as this conversation carries on, I'm just gonna slowly start slinking away.
Okay.
Someone really needs to go after Perny.
I guess I'll just go. Because, yeah, I'll go.
Well, isn't that where Vasilia is staying at the Naughty Gnome?
No, Vasilia is at the Rusty Cog at the
Okay.
tavern.
I will. Okay, so, Mr. Mayor.
Yes?
We'll go talk to. They'll go talk to Oda to see if we can get negotiations starting again,
Oh, okay.
and we'll go for. and we'll go from there.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It'll really help me if we can, sort the strike out. I think maybe the elders might take me more seriously if I can solve the problem. Maybe.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. And then he just kind of like turns and walks away, muttering to himself about the various things that need to be done around town.
Is Og still here?
Yeah, it's August. August, sort of been sidling away.
Has anyone else of us noticed Og talking to his pocket? I'm assuming he's not being very discreet about it.
Well, he's trying.
Og,
Yes, Io.
what's in your pocket?
I showed you my doll.
No, what else is in your pocket?
Nothing, just my doll.
Can I do an insight check on Og?
Sure. You roll insight, Og, you roll deception.
$20. Not a natural 20.
Okay.
Well, what did you get on your deception roll?
9.
Okay, you can tell her whatever you want.
It's just my doll. Let me reach in my pocket, pull it out, show it to her. There it is, my little straw doll with looks just like me, my coat and everything.
Og is not telling you the whole truth.
Og, what else is in your pocket?
Nothing. It's just my doll. Look here, see?
I'm going to go closer to Og and examine the pocket.
All right, make a investigation check for looking in Og's pocket. Og, are you letting Io look in your pocket?
No, I'm sort of moving away from Io.
All right,
Well, this
then
isn't suspicious
do
at
it
all.
with disadvantage, then.
All right.
I've got
Well,
mine.
the disadvantage doesn't matter because I just rolled a 1.
Well, yeah, you just can't get a good enough look in the pocket.
Og, is your doll talking back to you?
I have to go home now. Og turns around and starts striding away.
Okay. I'm gonna go off. I will sort of shake my head, and I'm gonna head off to the Rusty Cog to talk to Vasilia.
Okay. Og is going home. Io is going to the Rusty Cog. Fleas and Perny are going to the Naughty Gnome. And Jory is heading to was it the Elder's house or the government building?
I thought you were coming to the Naughty Gnome.
No, I am trying to figure out what's going on with these elders. Wherever, I mean, would I know enough? What?
So are we.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to the
Would
Elders...
I know enough about the elders to know where they are more likely to be?
Yeah, they're most likely to be in the elder house. They live there, but they also have offices there.
So that's the place I was thinking of, like where their offices were. That's where I would like to head. And I know I said I was going to go in the front door, but is it the kind of building that I'd be able to climb the wall of as a cat? Is it a tree, basically?
The house? No, it's a literal building.
Okay, I'll stick to my original plan of waiting for an opportune moment to sneak in the front door.
Okay. Yeah, people go in and out of the house, or in and out of the building, I mean, so you can probably sort of, like, scoot in, with, someone else. Oh my god, what is happening in that chat? With someone else, when they go in. If you don't want to be seen, I'll need you to roll a stealth check. I'm sorry to all of the viewers at home. As we discussed last week, this is a game full of very dirty moms, and apparently that is continuing, but privately.
Okay, whew, I rolled a 16.
Okay, yeah, you can sneak in just fine. Just fine. You sneak in. I need to hide that. You sneak in, no one sees you, you get into the building just fine.
Okay, and then my next plan was if I know the layout reasonably well, and I mean we were here, right? We spoke to Vaxis here.
Yep.
So I would like to stealthily move toward. I'm gonna go toward Vaxis's office, but listening to see if I hear any voices along the way.
Sure. So make a perception check for the voices.
Okay, so 7.
You don't hear anything.
I also need to hide the chat. Sorry, that's very distracting. Okay, so I'm just gonna head for Vaxis's office and I guess lie in wait and hope somebody find a good hiding place.
Okay. Yeah, so you find a little shadowed area in the hallway and you sort of wait for your opportunity to go into Vaxis's office, and we will return to you in a minute. We will go to the short girls making their way to the naughty gnome.
Oh yeah.
I make sure that I have enough coinage
No coinage.
to pay the performance.
Nope, you gotta trade.
Everything's by bartering.
Furs, merkins.
Yeah, you have plenty of merkins to trade at the naughty gnome.
Yeah, my main trade here.
Yeah, excellent.
Wow.
For merkins. Firkins.
Wow. Firkin?
Okay, so you enter up to the naughty gnome. It is.
I take the entrance that's made only for short people.
There's an entrance for short people?
Well, it's the naughty gnome, so maybe they cater to short people?
The limits of my desire to say yes are being really stretched here. There is basically a gnome dog door built into the regular door that you can go through. It's a mini door within the door.
Excellent. I do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and watch this, and then I'm gonna screen cap the moment when you asked. And the GM was like,
Okay. What is happening? World building is weird. You go through the gnome dog door, cat door, gnome door. It's the gnome door. The door within the door. And you enter into a clean, brightly lit, beautiful room.
Brightly lit.
brightly lit.
In this room, the entrance room is brightly lit.
Oh,
Beautifully decorated. And there
Tasteful.
It is tasteful. It's very tasteful. You don't go through the back door of the tavern to enter the Naughty Gnome for a dirty experience.
I'm a patron here. I go to my seat at Pervert's Alley.
Right, so when you first enter, it's like someone, just this brightly lit room with one door and a woman standing at at the desk not a gnomish woman, why can I not think of any races right now? It
Tabaxi?
is a Tabaxi woman. Yep, it's a Tabaxi woman standing there. And she says, "Welcome to the Naughty Gnome. Fleas, it's been a while."
I know, right? Up top.
And, like, they bend over to give you a high five. "You know where you're going, just through the door. You know, the stage is on the first floor, rooms on the second, and the weird stuff on the top."
You don't know. You don't need to tell me. I know.
So you can just go through the door. You're new. Who are you?
I'm gonna follow Fleas like with some tude.
All right, you ignore the woman talking to you.
Just going.
She's with me.
I'm with her.
All right, so you go through the door into a hallway, and you enter into what really could just be described as a Western medieval strip club. There's like a stage. You got a full band actually playing some music, some saloon-y type music, as a male dragonborn wearing very little is gyrating around the stage.
Nice. Good job, Frank.
Yep, Frank, the dragonborn stripper, just like kind of nods at you. I am writing down the weirdest things in my notes today.
Where's the woman that we're looking for? The gnome?
Oda Bafflestone. She has an office.
Is it up top?
It is up top.
On the third floor.
On the third floor.
With the weird stuff.
That's where my seat is. Let's go up.
All right, let's do it.
So you
walk. Battle snatch. Here we come.
You walk across the room. There's some stairs. You can go up them. Sort of part way up. You can get off on the second floor to go to the private rooms, or head all the way up to the third floor. The third floor is open concept playroom of sorts.
Open concept weirdness.
You got a classic dungeon set up, sort of in one corner.
Is there any beholders?
A little bit. You don't see any beholders.
That's a different kind of kink.
You see, something that's more like candy themed and like pink, and there's food and stuff happening in another corner. In a third corner, everything is just metal. Just all metal. And the fourth corner actually has, like, curtains drawn around it, and you can't see. But if you head down, you can see a door at the end, and you know that to be, Oda Bafflestone's office.
I'm gonna stick my head in the curtain one, because that's where my seat is.
All right. Yeah. So you stick your head in the curtain room, and I have to think of something that's gonna be there.
A horse whinnies.
Oh no!
I like that idea, but I want to make it weirder.
And a centaur whinnies.
You hear a centaur, and someone is wearing a giant beholder mask.
Ooh, I see you're busy. I might see you later.
Okay, so you come back out of the room.
And I'm all flushed. And I go to the office.
All right.
With sympathetic joy. We're flushed with sympathetic joy.
That's
So,
spicy.
You knock on the office, and a woman's voice calls out, and she says, "Enter."
Go in.
All right, and we will come back to this in a minute. Let's go to Og now. You were on your way home?
I told them I was going home.
All
And
right.
I and I had moved off away from them.
Okay.
As soon as I was out of sight of them, I stopped. And I pull my doll out, and I say, "I know, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I'm coming. I'll get to you as soon as I can." And I sort of head back towards the market area.
Okay.
The whole time I'm mumbling, "I know, I'll get it. I promise. I know, it's been a long time. I'm sorry." And I put the doll back in my pocket and head towards the market, where I'm going to pick up something special.
Okay. What are you picking up? Where are you going in the market? What are you?
I'm going to the confectioners.
Okay, to the confectioners. So you walk up to Poppy's Sweets. You enter in the door, a little bell jingles, and a seagull type kenku greets you. "Hello! Welcome, Og. It's been a while."
I know, it has been a while, but I really need some more.
You need some more, what?
See, it's been so long you don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like you've been gone for ages.
I got called away. I was helping some friends with some things. But anyway, I need a dozen candy apples.
Oh, of course, candy apples, of course. Sure, I just made a fresh batch this morning.
Oh, good.
What do you have to trade today?
Reach into my pocket and pull out a little tiny mechanical spider. And I say, "Well, this is kind of interesting, except when you're not paying attention to it, it moves."
That is both fascinating and terrifying.
Okay. I put it back in my pocket.
No, I think that it's a good exchange for the 12 candy apples.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay.
So she takes the spider and puts it in a pocket, and then it's like, "Ooh, it's moving." And
yeah, you get used to it after a while.
she turns around and packs up 13 candy apples, a baker's dozen for you, and then slides you another little package. This is a new sweet fluff I've been experimenting with. You should try it on the house.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. Thank you. That's very generous. I hope she likes it. Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
And I pick up my packages and
All right.
head out the door.
Perfect. Let's pop over to Io.
All right. So, Rusty Cog, that's where we're going to find Vasilia.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Vasilia.
Yeah, so you enter into the Rusty Cog. There's a couple people drinking. It's that nice warm feel again. Lots of, fire and candlelight and stuff. You don't see her immediately. You do know what room she was in. People accompanied everyone upstairs, so you could head up the stairs if you wanted to knock on the door.
Yeah, if I don't see her downstairs, I'll head upstairs and knock
Okay.
on the door.
Yep, so you head up the stairs and you go a couple rooms down and you knock on her door. There's no answer.
Can I try the doorknob?
Sure, you can try the doorknob. It is not locked.
I will open the door a crack and Vasilia? Vasilia?
No response?
Can I open the door a little bit wider?
Yep, you open the door all the way, and the room is completely empty. The bed is made. Doesn't look like anyone's in there.
Now here's a weird question. I'm a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cats have a very good sense of smell.
Yes.
Does it smell like someone's been living in here, or does it smell like clean?
Yeah. Make a perception check with advantage. Smelling advantage.
Oh, well, we'll see. I might not. That's going to be a perception. That is going to be a 22.
Yeah, alright. So you do smell, and you've been around her, so you smell her scent lingering, but as if she's been in the room, but she's not there now.
Can I try to track the smell?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Do I get advantage on this one?
No, this one's just gonna be regular.
Oh, that's not as good. I don't like. Oh boy. Survival. That is going to be a 12.
Okay, yeah. So you can sort of follow the scent out back down the stairs. You smell that she'd been, she'd obviously stopped at a table, probably had some breakfast, and headed towards the door. But once you get outside, there's too many competing scents, and you can't figure out where she went.
Is the bartender there, or the barkeep?
Yes. Yep. Warren is behind the bar.
All right, I'll go up. Hey, Warren.
Hey, Io.
Where did the person we brought here? Where did she go? Did you see her this morning?
Oh yeah, she came down for some breakfast, and that was really nice. I was so excited to have someone come down from a room for breakfast, and she said the nicest things about the room, so that was really exciting. But then she just said that she had something to take care of, and she went outside. She didn't say where. I didn't ask. I didn't want to be pushy. I really want her to come back.
Did she say she was going to be back tonight, or was this it?
Oh no, she didn't mention. She just said that she had something to take care of.
All right. Was anyone else did she talk to anyone else?
No. She just had her breakfast by herself. I mean, she talked to me, like I said.
Yes.
She said those very nice things, but I didn't notice her talk to anyone else.
All right. Darn it. Really needed to talk to her. If you see her, tell her I was looking for her. If she comes back.
I will do that. Absolutely.
Okay. And then if I go to the Rusty Cog, any chance I pick up on her scent again?
If you go back into the Rusty Cog?
No, if I go outside of it.
No. It's too much going on. You're not a super proficient tracker.
Yeah, no, I know that. Okay, I guess. Well, she's theoretically, I'd assume, maybe going to see the elders. I'm gonna kind of head off in that direction.
Okay, sounds good. Let's then, on that note, pop over to Jory. In cat form, awaiting the opportunity to get in. However, no one is coming into or out of Vaxis' office today.
Is there anybody else in this building that I've noticed?
No. It's been very quiet.
So, in theory, maybe safe to not be a cat. I am going to. So you're saying that I haven't really noticed like anyone around.
No.
Okay. I'm going to drop out of cat form and try to get into Vaxis's office.
Okay. Sure. Are you proficient with thieves' tools in any way?
Yes.
All right. Well, then you can go ahead and make a thieves' tools check to try and get into the locked office door.
Okay, just a second. Not sure why the dice hate me today.
If only you had Perny.
I'm gonna take that as you don't manage to unlock the door.
Oh, yeah, just wait. No, because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you don't manage to get in, and actually, as you're fiddling around, you can't quite get it, and then you hear something snap, and you pull out the tool you were using and realize a piece of it has broken off in the door.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know what to do with that now. I was definitely not expecting a 1.
Gotta love those ones.
Yeah, and none of them leave their offices unlocked.
No, all of the offices are locked. You can walk down the row and try them if you'd like, but...
Yeah, I mean, they're all gonna be locked.
Strange in a town that never locks its doors.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, there's a tiny thing in my face. Sorry, I really don't know.
Well, if you want, we can pop back over to the Naughty Gnome and give you some time to think about it.
Yeah, do that. Sorry.
All good. So we swing over to the Naughty Gnome.
We swing indeed.
You've knocked on the door. Oda has... There's definitely a swing on the 3rd floor. Multiple swings. Of different sizes, of course, for different people. Oda says enter, so you can open the door and you walk in, and you're greeted by quite a young woman, maybe just in her 30s. She is sitting behind a desk doing paperwork, and she says, "Oh, Fleas! Hi!"
Oda, so good to see you.
Oh, I feel like you haven't been here for a little bit.
I've been out and about in the wilderness, actually doing my job, getting furs for the merchants. I have a shipment ready anytime.
Oh, that's good. That's good. There was a upsetting sticky accident, and several of them were ruined, so...
Frank did look a little cold.
Well, yeah, you know Frank. All scales, no fat.
And he never gets heated up beforehand.
No, never. Never.
It's kind of weird to go on cold, especially when there's patrons here.
I mean, I guess he is cold-blooded.
Oh, yes. Fair point. So, Oda, you know the barrier?
Yes. Keeps us hidden.
So, yeah, I mean, well, everyone that lives here knows about it. Oh, hey, by the way, this is my friend Perny. Watch your pockets.
Hello.
Hi, I don't know why everybody says that. I'm
Well,
perfectly fine.
I mean, reaching into people's pockets is probably dangerous here. You don't know what you're gonna find. It's probably gonna be sticky.
Especially here. So, Oda, yes. So, I don't know what the thing is with the barrier. I'm like the last person that I should be talking to you about. But apparently the gnomes are unhappy with doing their jobs.
Right. I had heard that.
Do you have anything to do with this?
I don't know why you would assume I had anything to do with it. I mean, I think that anyone who listens to the barrier workers would understand why they've been unhappy.
Absolutely. Why don't they just train other people? Why does it have to be gnomes?
Thank you, right? I mean, just ever since we let those elves back in, the gnomes of this town have been disenfranchised. You know, that we have this history of oppression. We have to do all the work to keep things going. We have to do the barrier. We have to run the markets. We have to run the shops. But we don't have any political power. I mean, you've seen the mayor.
Yeah, it's kind of... Dinglewort is just kind of useless, right?
Right! And I mean, in part, I think that it's because they're keeping us shut out. They do that on purpose. But, you know, if we had some better representation...
Yeah, you should do something about that.
It's funny that you say that.
But you should keep the barrier up.
Well, I mean... if you think keeping the barrier up is a good idea.
I do, but I also think that you should start training people and not just gnomes. Why do that? I'm sure you guys have dreams beyond just working the barrier. Train a tabaxi. They're more than just...
No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. 100%. And, I mean, I'm not responsible for training people. I run this business here.
So who's responsible for training?
Well, the people at the Acorn Academy, of course.
Then why are they sending us to you? I feel like you know more than you're actually telling us.
Well, I don't... Who sent you to me?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this place except y'all are keeping secrets from each other, and there's like 10 people in this whole town.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know who has a piece of the pie or anything like that, but definitely gnomes shouldn't have to run this whole city. And as you do run the whole city, you really could do a lot of damage, but you shouldn't. Keep that barrier up. Keep the humans out. The real humans.
Right. Sure. But why are you here?
Dinglewort needed some help. I don't know why he couldn't talk to you.
Oh. Well, what does he need help with?
To talk to you. I don't get it. I'm
Okay.
like I said, I'm the last person to be talking to you. I'm the person that goes out in the field and takes care of the baddies out in the forest before they get over here.
Right. Yes. And that's
I'm
much
not a talker.
appreciated.
You're
What
welcome.
what did he want you to talk to me about?
I don't remember. Anyway, just keep the barrier up. But train other people.
Right.
That's my suggestion.
I don't keep the barrier up. I mean, I guess I could talk to the gnomes.
I think
Well-
that's what he is intimating, is that you maybe talk to your people and then they talk to their people. And
Right.
just the...
Right. Yeah. I could maybe do that.
You could, and in exchange, you could maybe let the mayor know that maybe he could, I don't know, step down and let you be the mayor.
Yeah, you should be the mayor.
That's so funny that you would say that. As you know, the elections are coming up in 2 months, and I have been seriously
I
considering
totally keep track
running.
of those things.
I think
Well,
that
you
it's
Speaking of running, you know what would be really good? If you got buy-in from Fleas.
And Frank could be your campaign manager.
Yes. You could
I
give him a
mean-
scale ring. Yeah.
we can definitely consider Frank. I really count on your support, though.
Sure, whatever.
Well, great.
I'm just
then.
gonna nudge Fleas. Like, could you sell it a bit harder there?
Run for mayor sounds great, but make sure the barriers are up.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
train-
keeping the
and train
barrier
everything.
up. Think about it. If you were the one that everyone knew was keeping the barrier up, you would be a shoo-in for the mayor.
That's true. And I can only affect change if I get in, I feel like.
Maybe
Perny.
Dinglewort wanted us to talk to you to put the seed of change into your mind.
Something tells me he doesn't want me to take his job, but...
You could train him to be the barrier keeper.
Perny, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because you were making some persuasive arguments.
Persuasive. And... Please hold. $22.
Yeah. She is swayed by your rational points about the barrier. And she says, "You know what? I think I will run for mayor. And I'll talk to the gnomes, and I will encourage them to get back to work."
But take the time to train other people.
Yes. I think that
They need the
is
time
vital.
to take vacations. There are some really beautiful vistas up north.
Yes.
And best of all, when you're mayor, you can make it into a law or whatever it is you people do here. Write it on a stone tablet.
Yes. You're very new to this town, aren't you?
Yes, and I'm hoping to stay new, as in leave soon. Not that you're not going to do a great job, just this isn't my scene. Speaking of scenes, anything good going on? Like, what should I be partaking in? I'm on the 3rd floor. Where should I go?
Here
What
at
should
the
I
Naughty
do?
Gnome?
Who should I do?
It's our first time.
Well, I mean...
we're
if you're
tight
into
now.
the weird, you've seen some of our rooms already, with the food room and the dungeon and all that kind of thing. So you're certainly welcome to bring people up here to the playrooms. We also have people available for private fun. I have a lookbook if you would like. You can choose someone who would be happy
There are
to
some
entertain you.
very interesting things in that book.
And of course, on the 1st floor, if you just want to take in the sights, you can just enjoy the show. Frank should be finishing up soon, and I think that means that who's after Frank? Oh, I think Jaxa. Yes, she has very special skills.
Oh, Jaxa.
I turn to Fleas. Who's Jaxa?
Oh, Jaxa. Jaxa is one to behold, really. I can't really explain what she does, but once you see her dance, you'll never forget it.
Welcome to my life, by the way, of being put on the spot.
That's totally a shitty thing to do. I'm just gonna.
Let's
Okay.
go see the show.
Hey Oda, I'm gonna take Oda aside here, just for a minute.
Okay.
I
Yes?
might be back. I've got a thing that I might need to. An urge that I might need to relieve, but I'll be back later.
Oh, okay. Anytime. We're open 24/7. And just real easy, out the back door of the tavern. Just get your drinks, and you go out the back door, and you come here.
Yeah, how much does it cost?
Oh, it's whatever you have to trade.
Merkins.
Yes, Fleas often supplies us with merkins in exchange
Okay.
for the services.
All right.
Sometimes Warren cleans our bathrooms in exchange for the services.
You
Great.
can always wash the dishes.
Oh no, I don't do that. Don't worry about me. I got lots to trade.
Good. I'm looking forward to doing business with you.
Okay, thanks. So the gnome thing, burger thing, we're good, right?
Yes, I will talk to the gnomes and encourage them to get back to work while still sticking up for themselves.
Of course.
And I'll
Love you,
definitely
Elder.
run for mayor.
All right, let's get out of here, please.
Well, yeah, downstairs. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I think we have time.
So you head down for the show. You're just gonna have to wait a few minutes, as Frank.
Come on, who is Jackson?
As Frank gets off, and you take your seats as a.
What about those snake people?
No.
As a
The hell are they called?
giant tank of water is rolled onto the stage. And inside
Is it
is
a
a
mermaid?
reverse
Triton?
merfolk.
A what?
Oh no.
It is human legs on the
Oh.
bottom and fish on top.
What the fuck?
Doing
Yeah.
a beautiful dance with their head in the water, but what's that word? With the swimmers.
Yeah.
Synchronized.
Synchronized swimming, the legs out of the tank, doing dancing. That
Bernie,
way.
don't even blink. You're gonna be mesmerized.
And on that note, let's take a break. Because it is 2:30, and I think I have traumatized everyone. So we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
I'm
Hopefully,
gonna work it on that.
Jory has had enough time to come up with a plan. And, yeah, I'm really sorry, everyone. We'll see you in a bit. Don't leave. Okay, bye. And we're back from our somewhat prolonged break, mostly because I needed to get food, which I'm now going to eat on stream, and it's gonna look awkward, but I'm really hungry, so I don't give a shit. Yeah. When we last left off, it was gross. We don't need to recap. They were at the Naughty Gnome. Let's go to Jory, who needed some time to decide what to do.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
So my lock is just broken. My lockpick is just broken in the lock.
Yep.
I am going to use my other use of wild shape to turn into a spider and crawl under the door into Vaxis's office,
Okay.
which I probably should have just done in the first place.
Cool. Yep, you turn into a spider. You crawl in. There's no one in there.
Cool. So in little teeny tiny spider form, I'm gonna get this. Sorry, can you quickly remind me what Vaxis's office looks like?
Yeah, it's full of dark brown. It's like dark brown furniture. There's a large desk, and a window at the back of the room, and then the walls are covered in bookcases. And there's a little lounge sitting area too. I didn't say that last time. I'll say that this time. There's a little lounge sitting area. Making it up as we go along.
All right. So I'm gonna go over, still in spider form. I'm gonna creep over to his desk.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, I'm not just gonna try and read stuff as a spider. I'm gonna turn back into my and just see if I can find anything of interest or anything that looks even remotely suspicious or interesting in and around his desk.
sure, make an investigation check.
17.
All right. Yeah, so you see some various letters and writing, some things pertaining to that's clearly a correspondence between Vaxis and the other elders, like memos, basically. You see a list of things to be repaired around the town. Underlined several times says the East Bridge. And I am waiting for someone to respond to me so I can tell you the last piece of information that you see. They're typing right now. It's Jordan. Ah, yes. All right. You see also a unopened letter addressed to Vaxis, and in the sort of return section, because we're going to say they write letters the same way as we do, you see the name Nigel Sawyer, and the address is somewhere in Bellisk. The return address.
Based on my knowledge of Bellisk, given that I lived there for the better part of a century, does the address, does it call to mind any specific neighborhood? Anything that I should know about?
Yes, it would be an address in the civic tower, the government tower.
Gonna take the letter and tuck that away somewhere safe.
All right.
And I'm going to do a quick pass by the bookshelves and see if anything looks out of place, or it looks like anything has moved more than others, or it looks like it doesn't really fit with everything else.
Make another investigation check.
So that was a 15 plus 2, 17.
Okay, so, and it was the bookshelves you said you were wanting to look at? It's hard to tell. Nothing really strikes you as being super out of place. Looks like the bookshelf is used regularly. Looks like there's not a lot of dust accumulated or anything, but nothing jumps out at you as being strange. Oh, now we got a big mess. Everybody's names are extremely messed up, and also we lost Og. Would you like to do anything else, Jory?
No, I am going to now just open the door, because there hasn't been anybody around the whole time I've been in here. And I'm gonna head back out toward the front door.
Okay, yep. Cool, so you head back out. Sorry, I'm gonna try and deal with this weird situation. Okay, yeah, you head back out. No one sees you. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the name keys where they are. Sorry, everyone. Names are wrong. I can't be bothered to move them around. So you head out of the building. The crowds are normal and all of that stuff. And you have a letter.
Yeah, and I'm gonna head toward the naughty gnome where I know some of my friends were.
Okay, great. You head towards the naughty gnome. Cause you just popped back in. Og, whose name key now says Perny. What are you doing? You just bought some confectioner's stuff. Why can't I hear you? Are you
I
muted?
have left.
Oh, there
I
we go.
have left the confectioner's shop
Mm-hmm.
with my package of candy apples and my sweet floss, and I am trying in my own not so graceful way to make my way through the market quietly,
What are you looking for?
heading
Ignacio?
towards the cave.
Okay, you're heading towards the caves.
And
Cool.
now you're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, you're heading towards the caves.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you head towards the caves. Take you a bit to get there.
Yeah. And as I'm walking along, I'm talking to my pocket. Yes, I have them. I have them. I'm coming. I'll be there, but it's going to take me some time. It's not easy.
All right. Are you trying to do this without being seen by anyone?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be discreet.
Okay. I'm gonna get you to roll a stealth check, please.
Uh-oh. I'm 7'2" and not very bright. Stealth isn't really my strong suit. That would be a 4.
Yeah, so you are trying not to draw a lot of attention to yourself. You're not really trying to sneak, just trying to be subtle. But in the process of doing so, you're walking really strangely, like large steps and like looking around at people and then like whispering down into your pocket. And several people are giving you strange looks. But you do leave the town. You head towards the caves. You get to the entrance of the cave. What would you like to do?
I am going to look around, check, make sure, see if there's anybody else. Is there anyone else around the caves?
Make a perception check.
Of course. That would be a 21.
Yep, nope, all clear. You don't see anyone.
Okay. I'm going to head into the caves and down the hallway.
Okay. You head into the caves and down the hallway. You hear the voice saying to you, "When are you going to get here? When are you going to get here?"
I'm coming. I'm not even trying to be subtle anymore. I'm just saying it out loud. I'm coming. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm coming as fast as I can. But I have a surprise.
All right. And with that, that is the last that anyone sees of you for several days.
God damn it, Og.
Sorry.
We cannot be together, this group.
Wait, you were yelling at me for going after a mob?
To be fair, in Og's defense, Heather has to leave us for a couple of sessions, so
Sorry.
Og needs to go away.
Go away.
How
now.
dare he explore that hallway without us?
We are so pissed. The hallway group, not happy.
It's like you're sending Og to a farm or something.
Right? I was gonna say, you're sending off to the farm? Like, jeez.
Well, in Og's defense, he's not really exploring the hallway. He kind of knows where he's going.
Okay.
Secrets to be revealed in the future. And now, I guess, you just get to sit there and have, enjoy everyone else getting into trouble for a little bit.
You can just type witty things into the chat.
That's exactly what I think I will do, and make everybody
Excellent.
go, this chat is very distracting, so I'm going to turn it off.
Cool. Yay. I have moved the keys around while we were having that pointless conversation. Thank you, audience, for bearing with us. Og has now disappeared. And let's go back to Io. You reach Jory just as she is exiting the Elder's building.
Remembering the conversation from before, I'm gonna kind of like bend down and whisper into her ear. She's gone.
Who's gone?
She's gone.
Am I supposed to know what Io's talking about?
Yes.
You knew I was going to see Vasilia. I'm trying to
Yeah.
be discreet for you.
Oh, right. Sorry, no, I was making sure that I, as the player, sorry. Look,
Come on, Mom, we're finally following your direction, and you're like,
What?
right? It's been a very long week, everyone.
That break was too long. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We all forgot what happened.
Okay, so I'll look back at Io and ask, did you find anything?
The room was empty. Warren said she had something to take care of and left.
Did he say where she was going?
No.
Weird. Okay. Let's go find the others.
I need a mute button for my cat. I'm sorry.
No worries.
He's just very happy right now.
We got babies. We got cats. My partner was making noise in here earlier.
There's some kind of like thunderstorm happening upstairs. I don't know what's happening.
I ate noodles on stream. It's fine. This is really professional.
All right. I don't know. I guess. Did you find? No, we can't talk about this here.
I may have something. We'll find out later, but let's go find the others first.
I don't want to go into the naughty gnome though.
You can stand watch outside.
Okay.
Great. So you make your way across to the naughty gnome, and along the way you have the unfortunate incident of running into Mr. Dimble Glittergem again, who says to you, Oh, Jory, I came to see you earlier, but all these people came out of your house, but you weren't there. It was weird. Anyway, Io, did you talk to Oda?
I was never going to talk to Oda.
Oh, I thought you were
No,
going
please
to.
and Kearney, watch your pockets were.
Oh, right. Well, I hope that they did. But now I have a new request, actually. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I just heard from the elders that it's imperative that we fix the bridge. I guess, you know how it's normally cold, and now it's less cold, and so now the bridge, it's kind of like, broken. And I guess it needs to be fixed, and they really want it fixed. You know, the east bridge, the northeast bridge. Do you think that you could gather your friends and go maybe take a look at that?
I will look at Jory.
How are you expecting us to fix the bridge?
Yeah, we're not
Oh,
carpenters.
all the supplies have been put there. It's an easy fix. Easy. I mean, I'm sure the kobolds are already there. You could probably just, supervise.
Can I roll an insight check, please?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I also, because this seems like a really odd request.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 2, so
Mine's a little better. Hang on. Insight is going to be a 17.
Yeah, he legitimately would like you to go and help fix the bridge.
I'm gonna kind of look at Jory. You find the others. I will take a look at the bridge. I'm strong enough I can manage myself.
All right. But if you see anything strange,
Yeah.
stay back.
Of course. I have instinct of some kind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Shush.
All right.
I don't think I can be surprised. That's what
Oh,
it is.
we were almost all together in one place.
I have
Almost.
danger sense.
And then y'all had to fuck it up again. So
Hey, you're the one who sent this NPC asking us to fix the bridge.
to be fair, Dimble Glittergem is going to reiterate that he said you should collect your friends and go together.
That's nice.
That still seems really weird.
Cool.
Jory,
All
you
right.
go find other ones, and I if anything's weird, I'll be back.
I hate you
Okay.
guys. Yep. Cool. All right. Jory, you head to the Naughty Gnome. You do not fit through the gnome door,
Weak.
so you have to use the regular door.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Naughty Gnome before?
Oh, I imagine, yes.
All right. So you enter in. The same tabaxi woman greets you, says, "Hello, Jory. You come on in. I think Jaxa is just finishing up. Your friends are in there. Your friend and their friend. I don't really know. Anyway, go on in."
All right. Thank you. And I will just saunter on toward Jax's show.
Yeah. It has escalated. The show. We just lost another viewer. I don't even know.
Is the
Maybe they know-
reverse Merfolk Jaxa?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, I have the opportunity at least to steel myself before I go in and see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you've probably at least heard of it if you haven't seen it. You walk into her finale, which involves something resembling ping pong balls. And I don't...
So fucking wrong. So wrong.
I don't think that Perny is enjoying it very much.
Perny
Fleas is
is
having the
not
time of her
enjoying
life,
it.
though.
Fleas is right up there, like, wow. It's like fireworks.
Like your baby's face.
The fact that there's a baby on screen for this is so perfect.
Welcome to my world.
Okay. I assume it's safe to say that I can easily spot Perny and Fleas.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'll head over to Perny and sit down, I guess.
Here's a seat.
Cool. You enjoy the last little bit of Jax's performance.
I think enjoy is a very strong word.
You witness the last little bit of Jax's performance.
I try
It
to catch
is
as
like
many ping pongs
fireworks.
as I can.
You try to get what?
I try to catch as many ping pongs as I can.
Souvenirs.
So it is like fireworks for the finale. There's like a total of like 10 ping pong ball things.
Oh, I'm writing that.
come
I'm writing
out.
that down. I'm gonna trade this for other things. For candy floss. This is going right next to my sexy porno letter.
I'm turning. I turn to Jory and say, "Can we leave now? Can we please leave? Can we please leave now?"
Was I right, Perny? You'll never forget it. It's like burning your eyeballs. I noticed you didn't catch any of the ping pongs. Do you want one?
I'm gonna throw up a little bit in my mouth and wave it away. Nope, I'm good.
We can definitely leave. Let's go. We have to go catch up with Io.
I leave a stack of merkins where I sit. It's like 10 of them.
All right. Excellent. You leave 10 merkins. You get up, you leave the naughty gnome. On the way out, the woman at the front says, "What did you think? Jax has made some changes. I think it's really exciting."
Look at all the
Unforgettable.
people I got.
I got literally none of that. I'm just gonna believe that you all loved it. So you walk out of the naughty gnome. And what's your plan?
We're going to this stupid bridge, apparently.
Okay.
Where are we going, Jory?
So the mayor found Io and me and asked us to look into something for him. I don't want to. It seems weird, but Io's gone ahead to check it out, so we should go and catch up with her at the bridge.
Like, are you people slaves or something? Or just really stupid?
Don't bunch us up together like that.
Well, I mean, all we've done since we've got here is troll around like someone's taxi or someone's, like, repairman. Like, what the hell? I gotta say, guys,
are unusual.
I've got shit to do, and none of it is.
Do you?
Is on my bucket list. Yes, I have a life. I have things to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
that's why you
hoping
left
that if
the
we
city
catch
and
up with
came to
Io
Winteroak.
and I have a chance to look at something that I picked up not too long ago, that we'll maybe have some information that we can go on and hopefully figure out what's going on. Look, I just want to find out whatever's going on with my home, okay? This is my home now.
Okay, I'm doing this for you. But seriously, if I'm this close to ditching.
Sorry,
Let's go to
my
the
cat's
bridge.
being crazy. All right, you head to the bridge. We will go to Io, who's already reached the bridge. Sadly, missing out on the end of Jax's performance.
No, I'm really okay with that.
You reach the bridge. When you get there, you see that there are 5 white kobolds working away on repairing the bridge. This does not surprise you, and because you are well aware that for some reason, a group of kobolds just randomly will come into town and do the sort of grunt work that no one else wants to do.
Okay. I will approach them.
All right.
Wait, can I do a perception check? Do I see anything strange going on before I get closer?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do a perception check.
You've made me paranoid now. Oh, that doesn't. That's. Hang on a sec. Perception. That is going to be an 11.
Yeah, okay. You hear some rustling in the bushes, sort of more towards the edge of the town, but I mean, that's normal. Animals moving in and about. Nothing strikes you as being particularly dangerous.
Okay. I will go on. I will go up to the kobolds then.
All right. So you approach the kobolds. One of them puts a hand up and says, "Hi, Io."
Hi. I'm assuming I recognize him. Or,
They all look
them.
the same to you.
Okay. That's great.
They're difficult to tell apart.
Hi. Do you guys need help?
Oh, I mean, no. I think we're okay.
Oh,
But
that's
You can if you want.
that's interesting. I ran into the mayor,
Oh,
and he said he really needed our help.
right. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. We just saw that it needed to be fixed, so we started fixing it.
Is it a big job?
We can manage, and as the kobold says that, you see 2 other kobolds, like, struggling, these tiny little, like, 2-foot tall creatures, to lift, like, a big piece of wood together to get up onto the bridge to make a repair.
I'll go over and help them.
All right. How do you help them?
I am going to push said piece of wood up. So
Alright.
I'm very strong.
Cool. So you push the wood up, and the kobolds pull out these tiny, adorable kobold-sized hammers and start like nailing it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do they like any other heavy lifting to do?
Yeah, there's a pile of wood in general that needs to be lifted and placed in new things to patch holes and
I don't
brace
think I'm
things.
supposed to be here. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I feel the sense of duty to help now. I will hopefully think that Jory is going to stay in town with the rest, and I'm going to keep helping the kobolds.
All right. So you keep helping the kobolds. We will go back to Jory and everyone else on their way towards the bridge.
So the first at the first opportunity, though, when we see an alleyway or something with enough shadows to hide in, I gesture for Fleas and Perny to keep going. Yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I just need to look at something, and I'm gonna duck into the shadows.
Okay. Fleas
and then I'm
and
gonna
Perny,
read my letter.
what are you gonna do? Are you still going ahead to the thing? To the bridge?
I'm gonna stay in the shadows because I don't even know what this bridge thing's about.
Yeah, hell no, we're staying with her. We'll all drop into the
So
shadows.
my point was Jory's trying to like get away from you, so
That's fine. That just seems in character for them to just come along
We
anyway.
don't care what she wants. We're
alright.
fucking hang out.
Alright, cool. So Jory's like, you go ahead and steps into the shadows, and then
I'm gonna like
3
pull the letter
seconds
out and then
later,
notice
like,
that they're both like on either side of me.
Alright, you would like to read the letter?
I would.
Alright. The letter you pull out, it's written on sort of official Bellisk government stationery. And it says, Dear Vaxis, I hate to send yet another letter, but I really do think there are many opportunities for our 2 great cities to collaborate, to work together, and to build a better future for both of us. Progress is on its way, Vaxis, whether you reply or not. Let's move forward together. I hope to hear back from you soon. Nigel Sawyer, Esquire, Bellisk's representative of the Minaret.
Does that signature mean anything to me?
The name you don't recognize. Again, you recognize the Minaret as being the government, the center of government in Bellisk.
Okay.
She's taking
Interesting.
the time to read her letter. I just remembered that I have a diary in my pack, and I'm just gonna look
diary.
at it. A
Okay.
diary with missing pages. I'm just gonna quickly look through it.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you what's in the diary?
Please, please.
The diary is a Oh, I'm sorry. I have been informed that the Minaret is the Richie Rich area and Axel is the government. The Minaret is the Richie Rich area. I am sorry. I am getting fixes from Jordan while we do this. So yeah, your diary says it's a bunch of it's like a mapping. It's not actual maps. It's not like a cartographer made it, but directions and things, little notes scrawled in the margins about different locations of mines around the forest.
Wait. I thought it was like a love letter. That's what you said it was.
No, this
that
is
was
different.
that was a separate thing.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. I'll put it back.
Cool. So, everyone's read some stuff. What do you want to do now?
Are we heading in the direction of all the crowd and the banner and everything where they were before?
No, you would be heading away from it. I pinned a map in here a while ago. pinned messages. So, you would be heading, so from the road that you've been sort of going back and forth on, which is just almost like the one that runs kind of east to west, there's a river that goes up from there, and if you head up, there's like 2 bridges, and so the kind of topmost bridge is where you're heading, which is decidedly sort of in the opposite direction of where all the crowds and stuff are.
Right. To Jory and not Jory, I'm Jory. To Perny and Fleas, I'm going to suggest. Look, I still think we need to catch up with Io, but I think we need to be careful about how we do it. I think we should maybe take our time. Just be cautious. Maybe approach from a direction they're not expecting.
Is there a boat nearby? Maybe we could take the boat and float down the river.
The boat will not go up that river. It's more of a stream. The boat takes the river that goes away from Winteroak, not what goes through Winteroak.
Amazing.
Nice try, though, Mom.
So let's keep going.
We can go up the stream.
Do you want to like fan out a little bit? I mean,
Let's separate again.
Yeah, let's separate. We'll go around.
Let's just go through the stream, or close to it.
Aren't we in the middle of fucking winter? Because I don't really go through streams.
Yes, it is winter. It is thawing here. Think more like mid-spring. There's still snow. It's still cold. Smells
Still
a lot
cold
like
as hell.
muck.
Yeah, so I'm like not wading through any frickin' creeks. Sorry. I have tiny feet. You know what happens to a halfling when we lose toes? We just like fall over all the time. We can't even stand up.
Well, let's
Please,
go
if
the
you want to
back
go
way.
that way, if you want to go that way, that's fine. And then Perny and I can keep following the road.
All right, if we must split up once more, let's just keep doing that. It works for us so well.
Okay.
Maybe.
How are you splitting up?
I mean,
and
I'm
where
from
are you
each
going?
other. We're heading for the bridge, but
Okay.
Fleas wants to go to the water and follow the water down, I believe.
Up, but yes.
Up, down,
Northwards?
follow the water to the bridge.
Yes. Okay. So you guys are going to walk through town, and Fleas is going to go up the edge of the river.
Yep.
Okay. You do that?
Okay.
Okay, I'll try and fix my mic. Sorry, I hear that it might just be me talking. And while we're walking, I would like to just try and keep an eye out or an ear out or anything for anybody who might be sort of following us or look out of place along the way.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Good, because I was about to say, if you put your fucking hand on my shoulder to guide me along, I will kick the snot out of you.
$24.
Yep, so you look around, you're real careful, you know what you're looking for. You don't see anything. Everything looks normal.
Okay, it's still really weird.
It's not that weird, I will say. It's not uncommon for people to be asked to sort of pitch in. It's got a commune kind of feel to it. Winteroak does sometimes.
Yeah, I just trust no one now.
Yeah, you're all just hella suspicious. I wonder why. Okay, so you make it. Fleas, you too. I mean, I don't know if you want to do anything on your trip up the river.
I just skirt the edge. I don't try to be in particularly stealthy. I'm just walking this way.
Everything's normal. You all arrive at the bridge to see Io helping these tiny kobolds, again, which seems not out of the ordinary to both Fleas and Jory. You've seen the kobolds around before. Perny, how do you react to these tiny dragon creatures? Oh, she's thinking about it.
And you're muted.
You're muted.
And should I react with it?
I'm asking. There would not be a lot of kobolds running around in Bellisk, where you last were. You've maybe seen them before.
Yeah,
But-
we've already come across kobolds, have we not?
Yeah, some ran across your path out in the
Yeah.
forest. Yeah.
They don't look like the same ones. Are they the same ones?
There are also white kobolds, but you can't tell if they're the same kobolds.
Okay. They don't. No, I mean, I'm checking in with my people, but they don't seem unduly disturbed. I feel like I should be rolling perception check, but I'm not.
No,
gonna.
I was wondering how you would react to these strange monster creatures doing this work.
As long as someone
Or
else is
Winteroak.
doing the work, I'm all good.
All right. Yeah. So Io helping the kobolds, putting the wood in place. They're hammering. The bridge is probably about 90% repaired at this point in time. I would like everyone to roll a perception check, please.
24.
18.
Nine.
10.
All right. So Fleas and Jory, you are the first to hear this strange thumping. Thump. 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 It's getting closer fairly quickly, along with what sounds like, I don't know, like dog-type growling.
How
Everyone-
fast can I cast my snare?
I don't know. What does the spell say? Is it as an action?
It takes 1 minute.
All right. Well, then there you go.
Everyone get into cover. Something's coming.
Wait, I have a different thing I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Spike Growth, which only takes an action as casting time,
Okay.
which will create a 20-foot radius of hard spikes and thorns, which becomes difficult terrain,
Okay.
just to slow down whatever is headed this
Yeah.
way. So I'm going to cast it in the direction that this sound is coming from.
Perfect.
Let's hope they don't fly.
For the sake of information, the ground is camouflaged to look natural, so they
Okay.
yeah.
They don't take damage when they hit it, right? It's just difficult terrain.
They do take damage.
They take
for
damage.
every 5 feet they travel.
Okay. Cool. So. Yeah. So
Oh,
Fleas yells
D4.
out.
I don't have that. Hang on.
Fleas yells out for everyone to take cover. What is everyone doing?
And I'm hiding.
Okay, you hide. Perfect. Roll a stealth to see how well you hide.
I take out my axe. I don't hide.
17.
Cool. So they're kind of across. You guys are on this side of the bridge, this side, and then there's the bridge, and then the sound is coming from the other side of the little stream in the bridge. Io, you were on the bridge? Are you just standing there with your axe on the bridge?
Yep. And
Okay,
defensive stance.
great. Perny? Covering your eyes. Oh, hiding. Got it. Roll to see how well you hide.
$21.
Yeah, okay, you hide super well too. Jorah, you cast your spike growth. That's going to be sort of what you do in the thing. I assume you're still standing on the other side of the bridge then, sort of where you had walked up. Yeah, perfect. So, Io, you are the first to see coming towards you a huge, to you, it's actually only large, but it's huge comparatively to what a regular hare would be. It's a giant hare.
A rabbit?
Yes.
Okay.
And it looks real nasty. Real
I'm not
nasty.
scared of a rabbit.
And alongside it, 3 wolves come running. And you notice all 4 of these creatures are leaving behind a purple haze as they run.
Really? But must they?
So I'm gonna get everyone to roll initiative.
Oh god, that was terrible. 7.
10.
22.
Perny?
$17.
All right. So, to start off, I'll just describe what's happening. Io, you are the first to see the hare and the wolves as they come bounding in, and they're just reaching the start of the entangled stuff that Jory cast. And Fleas, you start us at the top of the round.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold my action or no, I guess I wouldn't get my bonus.
You won't get the bonus if you do that, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just hit, and I get to do it twice, without any minuses. So I'm going to aim for the there's how many wolves?
3 wolves and 1 giant rabbit creature.
Okay. I'm going to try to go after, I guess, the giant rabbit.
Okay.
We'll do that.
I mean, does it look like a ringleader rabbit or?
You'll have to make a perception check on your turn.
Okay.
The wolves seem to be slightly behind the rabbit. If that helps.
Are the wolves chasing the rabbit?
Again, you'll have to wait until your turn to make a perception check.
Please.
Well, I'm attacking. I
Yeah.
don't think I can do all that stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. That is that's 13.
Oh, wait, what are you attacking again? Sorry.
The hare.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a damage.
That's 7.
Yep. Cool.
And then my second does 9.
Okay. Alright, so you send 2 arrows flying and they stick right into the hare. Yeah, you were using...
So I have to roll to hit the second one. The 9 was the roll to hit.
Oh, sorry. Right. No, then that one does not hit.
Okay. And then as my bonus, I go back to hiding.
Alright, perfect. You tuck in there and
13.
hide. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. That brings us to the hare, which hits that rough terrain. It will take a little bit of that damage. Six?
Piercing.
All right. Perfect. And so it takes a little bit of damage, and as it does so, it leaps, clears the entirety of the 20-foot radius you had put down, and lands directly in front of Io on the bridge, and makes a Dire Claws attack.
All right, Rabbit, let's do this.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
All right.
No, it does not.
So you manage to duck out of the way as it lands in front of you and tries to make this slashing claw attack. Perny, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get my bow ready, but I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, to shoot for 1.
To shoot if anything attacks. I'd say Jory or Fleas.
Okay. Perfect. Now it's the wolves. The wolves run into the thing and they're each going to take a little bit of damage. So do you want to roll the damage 3 times there, Jory?
Five, 5, and 4.
5, 5, and 4. Cool. And they are slowed and they can't get any further into the difficult terrain at this point in time. Now it's your turn, Jory.
So it seems like everything is pretty aggressive toward us, correct?
Yes. And again, it's got that purple haze thing that it's leaving behind.
Yep. All right. I got rid of all of my animal companionship spells because Og had them, and it seemed unnecessary to both have them. I'm regretting that choice now. I'm gonna hang on. I don't really want to pull the wolves closer to me, so I'm not going to use my thorn whip right now. I am going to take out my short bow and take a shot at one of the wolves.
Okay. Go for it.
$16.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
Yeah, that takes down that wolf. With that arrow, you fell one of the wolves and they fall into that difficult terrain that they were trying to work through. Anything else? Nope. Okay. That brings us to Io. Facing off against this dire hare. And you notice as it's landed right in front of you that its eyes are glowing that same purple that the boars did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it.
Alright, go for it.
That is going to be a addition. A 17.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Oh, I gotta find a D12 now.
Charlie.
That is going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Alright, so you whack, you take a good hit at it, and you certainly cut into it and you hurt it, but it's quite a solid creature, and
So am I.
This axe damage you would have expected to do a little more than it did, but it still hurts it. Anything else?
Nope, I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay engaged in combat with it.
Perfect. Fleas.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna aim again for the hare.
Okay.
Or what's it's attacking Io now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, and that's 13. So that hits.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at the chat. Was rolling by, and I was looking at it.
Oh. That is. Oh, that's 10. 10 damage.
Yeah. Cool.
Right. So I can. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna go back to hiding.
All right. Hide away. Roll for it.
15.
Yep, you're good. Okay. Now it's the dire hare's turn. It's not real happy that you just tried to whack at it. So it is going to attempt again with its claws. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes, an 18 will hit me.
All right. I need more than one die.
Wait, why do you need more than one die? That's, again, very ominous.
You're going to take 14 points of slashing damage. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ow. A Constitution. Okay. That hurt. That is going to be a 21.
Alright, yeah, so you managed to pass the saving throw. But you're still hurting as this claw just comes down and, like, cuts you right across your chest. And it is going to stay there. Perny!
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess I better engage since everyone else is.
What would you like to do?
I better attack the one that's attacking. Yeah, it's attacking Io.
Okay. So go ahead and do, I assume you're doing a ranged attack? Like a crossbow attack or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, 19.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Well, we figure out what the right die is. 8 damage? Perfect. Alright, so you send an arrow flying and it skewers this hair in the arm. Anything else you want to do? Movement or anything?
Yeah, I'll go back to
Hiding?
hiding.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to see how well you hide.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, okay. You tuck in there pretty easily. Wolves' turn. So the wolves are going to attempt to continue running. They're going to take a bit more damage than the 2 wolves that are... Actually, no, one's going to try running. Just one.
Is the hair dead yet, or like what the heck?
It ain't dead yet. So just one of the wolves is running. So if you can roll damage for that.
3.
3. All right. So one takes a little damage and pauses. The other one has stopped moving forward, and it's just like barking and gnarling and gnashing its teeth at you. That's the wolf's turn, and it's your turn, Jory.
Gonna try and take down the next nearest wolf
Okay. Yep.
with my short bow.
Cool.
Gonna guess that I miss it with a 7.
Yeah, sadly, the arrow just, you're distracted and it just doesn't go quite where you intended, unfortunately. Any movement? or
Blame
anything?
Io in some sort of yelp of pain, I imagine, as I'm trying to take a shot. It just...
Yeah, that's a good explanation. Any bonus action or movement or anything?
Yeah, I will use my Bomb of the Summer Court.
Cool. Gonna heal up Io a little bit, I'm guessing.
Well, 2.
Better than none.
And she gets 1 temp HP.
Excellent. Great. And that brings us to your turn, Io. At the start of your turn, you are so close to this thing, and its purple eyes are, like, gazing upon you, and you are going to take...
Wait.
1 point of psychic damage.
Oof. Okay.
And now you get to actually do your turn.
I would like to rage.
All right. She's a ragin'.
Yeah. I would like to rage, please.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I need to remember where you gave me +2. Okay. So I now have a +2 damage. Okay. All right. I would like to hit this thing again.
All right, go for it.
Let's see if I can hit this thing again. Oh, maybe not. That's going to be an 11.
Oh, sadly, it just misses. You go to swing with your axe. It's an axe that you use, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Big axe.
it just kind of like does one of those like whoop, and it's like you know it sucks its stomach in, and you just miss actually connecting with it, unfortunately. Any bonus action, movement, anything? Well, I guess your bonus action
Raging
raged.
was yeah.
Would you like
I'm
to move?
enraged.
You're gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm
Cool.
focused on the rabbit now.
Fleas.
Am I on? Yeah. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the hare.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't know if I have to roll. I don't think so.
No, I think you just cast the Hunter's Mark on it, and then you get bonus damage if you hit it, I think is how that works.
Oh, that's my bonus. Okay, so I can still attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, it's bonus damage. It's a D6, so I'll just roll a hit first.
Yeah.
So that is just a second. That is a 21.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll these 2 dice. I've got that's 13 damage.
13 damage.
And I'm no longer hidden.
All right. Cool. So you send your arrow flying, and you just get it in the right spot. It does quite a hit, and the hare is not it's not looking great at this point in time, but it is still upright and looking ominous. It is the hare's turn. Real unhappy about that. It's going to make a bite attack against you, Io. Uh, 19?
Yeah, that hits.
I need a different die now. And it's another 10 piercing damage.
Which is halved.
Which is halved, right? Because you are
I'm raging.
raging. Yeah.
Yep.
So 5 piercing damage. And then it's going to leap over to the other side of the bridge there where Fleas is now no longer hidden and Jory is as well.
But I get an attack of opportunity.
You do get an attack of opportunity.
Freaking rabbit. That's going to be a 13.
That hits.
Good. You stupid, stupid rabbit. Oop, nope, wrong dice. Wrong dice. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Hang on a sec. My D12 has gone AWOL. Really?
Missing
anyone-
dice.
Yeah, that's the only one I had out, and where did you go? Can anyone roll? Does anyone have a D12 out that they can roll for me real quick? It's literally not here.
I got one.
Okay.
All right. I'm
I
rolling
have
it
one too. We can
fairly.
fight.
You roll one too. We'll give her the higher number.
Wait a minute.
I rolled a 10.
Me too. It was meant to be.
Excellent.
Alright.
It's a 10 then.
It'll be a 10 plus 4.
All right, so that's another 14 points.
I-
This thing
seriously.
is, yeah, it's starting to look pretty badly injured.
I had a dice tray. Where could it have possibly jumped off to?
Well, I hope then you find it. So it jumped. You got the attack of opportunity, and now it is Perny's turn. This thing is near you now.
Okay, sorry, I was getting yelled at. I can't heal anybody, so I'm just gonna have to. How near? Like, can I?
I'll say it's probably about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, so still, I'm gonna stick with the crossbow then and attack it.
Okay, go for it.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
Six.
Right. I also should remind you that, because I don't think you did it before, it is within range of your allies. So you should have sneak attack, because there's people within 5 feet of it.
Oh, okay.
So you get to roll an extra d6, I believe. You're muted.
Extra d6 plus a modifier?
No, you just roll the d6 and then add it to your regular damage.
Okay, so it would be 11.
In total?
Sorry, no, it would be 9, sorry.
9? Okay, so 9 damage in total. Bringing us to that amount of damage. Alright, yeah, it's starting to look pretty beat up.
You keep saying it's starting to look. It's like,
Well, now it's decidedly looking beat up. Anything else? Movement? Bonus action? Does sneak attack count as your bonus action? I didn't think so. So, you still have a bonus action. If you want to hide, for example.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Alright, you hide. I won't make you roll it. It's fine. Wolf's turn. That other wolf is still just gonna, it's learned from its previous brethren. It's gonna keep both the wolves have, like, stopped where they are, and they're not attempting to come further. They're just barking and howling. Jory.
Giant rabbit thing just landed in front of me, correct?
Yeah, it sure did.
How close to me?
Oh, 5 feet. So you're gonna take some damage.
Oh, excellent. So glad I mentioned something.
You take 4 points of psychic damage. And yeah, you're engaged at melee range with it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't make sense to be using my bow. So I will swap to my scimitar. Will I? Just a second. How close is Perny?
She's like 10 feet away from you.
Never mind. I will use my scimitar.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
What were you gonna
roll.
do? Throw me? Like,
It's a 7.
Yeah, sadly that does not hit. You are just overcome with fear and, like, you know, trying to go wildly for
Shock
it.
of this giant rabbit
Yeah.
landing in front of me.
Yeah, and you
For
sadly...
the record, Perny, I just made a choice not to damage you. Not, instead of, I was gonna do something that would have hurt you.
Alright, that brings us to Io. The rabbit hopped away from you.
I'm going after the rabbit. I will
Alright,
charge up to it. With the battle cry, of course.
excellent. Of course.
Alright. Let's hit this stupid thing. Oh, so close. That's going to be a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. This thing is on its last legs now. It's looking real bad. Anything else you want to do?
Doesn't it only have 2 legs? Like,
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I will growl at it.
All right, you growl at it, real menacing, like, fleas.
Okay, so there's wolves still and the
Yeah,
rabbit?
there's 2 wolves, but they seem to be trapped. They're not coming across this like rough territory that Jory put down. It seems to have stopped them.
Okay. So I am just going to. Oh, is it too close for me to do long range now? Or
I'm gonna say that you, like, Perny, are probably about 15 feet away from it.
okay. So I'm just going to. I guess. Am I able to hide and do my attack thing again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'll hide first. I'll try to. Stealth. That's 7.
That's not quite enough to get hidden,
Okay.
unfortunately.
All right. So I'll just do a regular attack.
Okay.
With my longbow. That's 17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Do my damage. That is 10.
All right, and do you want to describe how this dire hair goes down?
I see that my friends are in dire circumstances, and I bring back my bow because I do a gangster style because the longbow is too massive. It's like 6
Right.
feet, and I'm 3 feet. So I go like this, gangster style with my bow, and I aim for its pink eye, which is one of his pink eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and I go for that.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
and you land it perfectly, and it just, like, shoots right through, sticks at the back of its head a little bit, and it just falls face first down, Jory just managing to, like, step out of the way as it sort of just, like, timbers down.
I hope there's chocolate in it.
Seeing this, the wolves turn and run, and as they run, you see the purple haze, but it almost seems like it's starting to wear off. It's like lightning as they run away, less intense haze. And I think that's where we're gonna call it today. Standing around this dead giant hare.
I'm
Og-
totally skinning it. I'm skinning that. I'm gonna keep
Already?
that for.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm getting to work.
So we end with Fleas not wasting any time and starting to skin the hare. Og disappeared and no one looking for him. And yeah, we
We
will
don't know
pick-
he's missing yet, to be fair.
That's true. We will pick it back up in 2 weeks when perhaps people will learn that Og is missing. And we won't have...
Can I make one thing before I forget?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna forget in 2 weeks. So while we're waiting for Fleas to skin this enormous rabbit, I'm going to take that opportunity to draft a message to use my my contacts per my criminal past
Yeah, okay.
to try and get some information from Bellisk and see if they've encountered anything like this inside the city, and if they've
Alright.
heard anything about if anything seems weird about the train
Okay.
too. Basically, just
Um,
looking for rumors.
I'm not saying that you can't do this, but you are in the middle of the woods, so how are you getting your message? Are you, like, attaching it to a friendly creature or something? What's your, like, MO for getting this message out?
Well, the way that the contacts work, so it's probably something that's going to have to come up later when we come back. I just wanted to not forget about it.
Okay.
The way that the contacts work, though, is that I know sort of the paths that all of the merchants would take that might pass this message along, and messengers as
yeah.
well. So
Alright, so we'll say that, like, you've drafted the message and you'll get it delivered in the next episode. I've made a note of that. Provided
thanks.
I don't lose my notes. Great. So, we will be back again in 2 weeks. Maybe it will be less gross, but probably not. I feel like everybody wants to go back to the Naughty Gnome.
Maybe we could see a Triton or something next.
Yeah, maybe. All the different kinds of water creatures at the Naughty Gnomes. A special day. Water Day. Take that as you will. Next week, you can tune in to see Progress. They're less gross than we are, I promise. Although sometimes they lick things, so I don't know. And don't forget.
Are they less gross than us? Are we like Team Gross?
Oh yeah, we're team gross. We've upped the gross, especially this episode. They drink a lot over there.
I was just gonna say, are they staid? But they're not.
Yeah, no, they mostly drink and lick things for science, apparently. You can find out more by tuning in.
And that's less gross?
Well, I mean, ping pong fireworks. Come on.
Depends what they're licking, I guess.
They lick, we fist. It's all good. Yeah, so you can tune in to watch them lick things and drink things, and do science or not. I don't really know what they're gonna do next week over on the Progress Crew. Same time, same place. Us in 2 weeks. Don't forget, if you like what you see, which I'm pretty sure I ensured you would not with JAXA, you can subscribe. If you want to see less of things like JAXA, you can also subscribe. Just tell me how you feel about that. And give us money, please, so we can continue to make cool content for you. And maybe buy people less cursed die. That's a thing that happens. A lot of cursed die. So, we'll wrap it up, and thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.